Let's get into our segment called Eye on Lifestyle. Tensions in our country remain high with all of the recent happenings. Emotions are charged, and often we can bring that tension with us into the workplace. But joining me this morning is Nikki Karnowski of Metamorphosis Coaching, Consulting, and Training with some ways that we can foster respect and understanding in our workplaces. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Jenna. Thanks for having me this morning. You know, I think many are struggling with new normals, with the violence and racism surrounding the death of George Floyd. And I think a lot of people aren't sure what to do. But one thing that can be tremendously helpful for everyone, whether it's at home, in our workplace, or in our community, is to have some healthy conversations and to truly try to listen to one another. You know, listening is really a practice skill, and most of us are not very good at it. I like that saying, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We should probably listen more than we speak.
That is a really good saying. So what are some ways that we can become better listeners?
You know, of course, there's the basics. You know, when I'm talking to someone, I want to give that person my full attention, eye contact, be fully present, not distracted on my phone or doing other things. Beyond that, really working to foster an open mind. And this sometimes takes some time and practice. You know, if we're set in our own ways and our rhetoric, and we don't listen to someone else to understand their perspective, how are we going to grow or have empathy or gain a new understanding? Listening really requires us to be fully present, and it's really choosing to take action to truly listen, not just put our 2 cents worth in, or give our solution or opinion. You know, I could be guilty of this. I'm a solution-oriented person, so it's really easy to think that we can give a solution and help, but so often that's not what people are looking for. Whether it's our personal relationships or at work, people truly just want to be listened to and heard, and that's really a gift we can give people.
Yeah, you know what? I'm the same way. I think it's something that we're all kind of guilty of. We wait until someone's done and then share what we want to get out. But true listening exercises some restraint, even when there are questions for the person, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, questions are fine when the person pauses and when we're looking to seek to understand better. But I think we want to be careful not to be interrogative, not to challenge a person. We really want to listen with that empathy, the open mind, put ourselves in that speaker's shoes. I think identifying with how we would feel in that speaker's situation, whatever that is, that can be really powerful. Also, laying down just our agenda. You know, we might have agendas like, oh, I want to say this or I want to do this. So laying those things down, having an open heart and mind to understand, it can really make all the difference in our world, in our workplace, and in our community.
Those are all very important points to make. And these are things that, you know, I put into practice as a reporter because it's a necessity to do. But I also think that these are just helpful outside of the workplace too, even though that's what we're focusing on today. It's just something to always keep in mind. So thank you for those tips, Nikki. And we will see you next week. And we'll be right back after this quick break.